You are now listening to Dear Dope Chick, a weekly podcast created to inspire and energize women to live life on their own terms. I'm your host, Felicia, and here's today's dose of dope. Dear Dope Chick, welcome and welcome back. If you are new here, I want to welcome you to the fold and also put you up on game that this is an action-based podcast. So what does that even mean? It means that every episode, I challenge you to take one step or to make one choice that better aligns you with your desire to live life on your own terms. One small step, I call it small, it may be large, but regardless, it is a step in the direction of your dreams. You can do that. Yeah? You up for the challenge? All right. So, how many times? I'm going to start with a question. How many times have you been a bad guy in someone's story? Just last night, I was the bad guy in my kids' story. They wanted candy before bed, and it was a no. And I am now the bad guy. I accept my role as such. I'm good on that. Today, you may find yourself being a bad guy in someone's story. Maybe you unknowingly cut someone off in traffic. Maybe you are deemed selfish because you want to take some time for yourself. Perhaps you'll be like Beyonce, and the first time you say no, it's like you never said yes. Over the course of your life, you're going to find out that you are a villain in someone's story. That's just life. There is nothing that you can do to control how other people perceive you and perceive your actions and what you do. What you can control, though, let's focus on that today. What you can control is how you perceive yourself and how you show up in your own story. Are you showing up as the bad guy in your own story? Are you your own villain? Are you coming for yourself daily? Are you showing yourself that you don't matter? Are you giving yourself hell unnecessarily for the sake of what? I want you to think about how you're showing up for yourself. Are you giving yourself a fighting chance to actually thrive, to actually reach your goals, to actually say you put forth your best effort? Are you giving yourself a chance to be the hero in your story? What does a hero in your story look like? Can look like a lot of different things. A hero in my story looks like someone who is sick and tired of feeling like crap. So I decided that every single day I'm going to move my body. So I commit to movement every day because I want to show up as my best self for myself. And if I can show up for myself as my best self, then I can show up for my kids. I can show up for my family. I can show up for the world as my best self because I'm taking the time to be the hero in my story. I'm making healthier choices. I'm saying no to the junk food. I'm saying, I want to take control over my life and do what I can do. I want to show up for myself. What does your show up for yourself look like today? How are you the hero in your story? So today's action, you already know, we coming with it. Today's action is to sit down and write out how you are showing up for yourself today. Actually, you can write it out, but the best thing for you to do is to do it. Show up for yourself today. Do something for yourself today that makes you the victor in your story. Not the victim, but the victor, because we're operating from a place of victory. You have already, whatever battles you are going through, you have already won. Those ain't got a chance. They don't stand a chance with you. So we're operating from a victor standpoint. Show up for yourself today. You say you want XYZ. Well, what the hell are you doing to get there? Don't just be all talk. Do something about it. Show that you are not going to let yourself go by the wayside. That you want what you want. That you are committed to making this life your own. that you are committed to living life on your own terms. Okay? That's what your action is today. In addition, we are still reciting our affirmations every single day, at least for the next 21 days. That is what we're doing. So past episodes, if you are not familiar, we have come up with affirmations. If you want to check those out, you can. You also have the option of purchasing an affirmation deck, encouragement deck off of deardopechick.com. They are perfect size for popping them in your pocket, for putting them as a bookmark, whatever you want to do with them. I like to pass them out to other people as well. So you do have that option as well. Okay, so we are doing 2 things for ourselves this week. Number 1, we're showing up as the victor of our story, the hero, and we're doing some shit that we said we were going to do for ourselves because we want what's best for us. That's number 1. Number 2, you're going to recite your affirmations. That could be a part of showing up for yourself because you said you was going to do the shit. Do it. It's as simple as that, okay? Small steps, big impacts in your life. The show notes for this episode and all past episodes will be found on the blog at adailydoseofdope.com. Join us, become a member, join the community. I send out daily emails, I send out daily texts that inspire and energize women to live life on their own terms. I charge you to continue to show up for yourself today. Thank you for being here. And most importantly, thank you for being you. I'll see you in the next episode. For more dope messages, be sure to visit adailydoseofdope.com and become a member. Also, cop your dope merch at deardopechick.com and follow us on all of our social media at deardopechick, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, be you, be dope. Love, P.